people are scared if they come here and then they have to ask money from their parents living in Nepal.
It is hard, I'm not gonna lie. It's a very, very tough journey to manage. Nursing मा त placements पनि हुन्छ नि त. You have so many placements, 4 weeks लगातार. You have to work 5 days a week.
Some people are getting trapped.
I usually keep my Google location on.
Do you prefer solo traveling?
भनेको बेलामा साथीहरु कोही पनि फ्री हुँदैन नि त. It's not about how much you make, it's about how much you save.
To be a citizen, you have to give away your Nepalese passport. How did you
know, bro. मैले गरेकै छैन.
If you are someone who thinks that mental health लिनु भनेको चाहिँ weakness हो भनेर,
because mental health is as serious as your physical health.
I just want to
make money, right?
Make a lot of money, and then Nepal doesn't have that opportunity.
At least you're realistic about it.
Maya छ हेर आफ्नो दुःख सबैलाई माया हुन्छ, but then loving is not enough के. Hello babies, welcome to another episode of Talking Nature, and I'm here today with Mikchen Serpa.
Hello.
Okay, let me give a short introduction about Mikchen Serpa. Am I right? Serpa, right?
Serpa, yeah.
So Mikchen is a nurse. Are you a nurse?
I'm a nurse, yes.
And she has a citizenship in Australia. She came just like you and me as an international student from Nepal. I'm so sorry. But then, okay. So she came from Nepal. When did you come from Nepal?
More 2016 I came here.
2016, long time back. And then she came here just like us, you and me, as an international student. She studied, got her PR, got a certificate, PR. And then, guys, she also do a lot of solo traveling. You can see it on her page. Her page name is Mikchen S.
Yes,
underscore S.
Yeah,
you can see her. And today I'm so excited to meet you, Mikchen, because we are gonna get a lot of knowledge and insight about solo traveling plus nursing plus PR from you, and we're hoping that you are gonna have a great time talking with us too.
I hope so too. Thanks for having me.
Welcome here, Mikchen. Mikchenलाई चाहिँ मैले कसरी भेटेको भन्दाखेरि, so she came in Yatra Run Club and then she was running, and I think she wore like red color ko
t-shirt.
Did you wear red color?
Yeah, I think I had a red set.
And then I was like, oh, she's so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you were so pretty. I thought you were not Nepali, but then you spoke Nepali, and then we actually started talking in another run. We made Yatra Run Club ma.
Oh yes, shout out to Yatra Run Club.
Shout out to Yatra Run Club, man.
Amazing friends. I've met some
of
the most amazing people, and she's been one of the best ones so far.
Same here. I love coming to Yatra Run Club, going Yatra Run Club just because of you guys, because you guys are so good, inspiring.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, let's start with Mikchen talking about, do you want to give any introduction to my babies? Oh, we forgot to say hi babies. Should we do hi babies?
Yes.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Hi babies. All right. Do you want to give any insights or anything, any introduction to my babies about you?
You've already given like a gist of who, like my story of coming to Australia. म चाहिँ 2016 मा आएको as a student, as an international student, single. And then I did my nursing degree. It was pretty straightforward. Nursing degree गर्यो, and COVID hit at the time. अनि म regional गएँ. Regional there was a little bit of a struggle going through my permanent residency, but eventually it did come through. अनि Sydney, फेरि back to Sydney. I came back to Sydney because I had some friends here. अनि regional is a little bit of a struggle if you're by yourself, especially म चाहिँ remote area मा थिएँ. So I moved back here and I got my citizenship as well. And then I started traveling a lot, and I've been a traveler since then.
So starting off with your student journey, of course, in Australia, you moved here in 2016, I guess. So how did you find yourself in nursing career back then?
I was actually going to do MBBS back home. किनभने जहिले पनि medical side मै जाने was मेरो choice. Science गरेको थियो 11-12 मा पनि. अनि त्यहाँ पछाडी, but then my best friend, उसको funny story, उसको ex चाहिँ यहाँ Sydney मा थियो के.
Wow.
And she was like, oh, I want to be with my ex. Her boyfriend at the time.
Okay.
And so he's in Sydney, let's go. And I'm like, that's all in.
Oh my god, that chill kind of person.
I'm like, okay, it's all in. And then we started, our application IELTS, Setibella, and then eventually मेरो चाहिँ भिजा आयो भरे उसको चाहिँ आएन के
को त्यस्तै हुन्छ है and it's the worst scenario के
exactly because we had plans to come here together and then उसको चाहिँ like there was some issues भरे ऊ चाहिँ सिडनी आउनु पर्ने then she went to Gold Coast के because यहाँ उसले एडमिसनै पाएन
okay but then she came here
she
visa
eventually
लाग्यो
came after
Okay.
a year but then she never came to Sydney.
Oh.
She ended up in Gold Coast with त्यही settled भयो अहिले हैन but that's essentially the story how the story goes म चाहिँ अस्ट्रेलिया नै आउँछु भनेर चाहिँ सोचेको थिएन like नेपालमै बस्छु होला I'll do my MBBS and then eventually probably settled there अनि उसले नयाँ आइडिया हाल्दियो क्या मेरो दिमागमा
के चाहिँ
and I was like सिडनी जाऊँ मेरो एक्स त्यहाँ छ यार गइदिउँ and I'm like why not गइदिउँ पुरा अर्को गाउँ गए जस्तो क्या and I was like गइदिउँ अनि गइदिउँ भने अब जे इन्टेन्सन राख्यो त्यही अनुसार गरिन्छ नि त अनि त्यहाँ पछाडि MBBS गोलीमार अनि त्यहाँ पछाडि सिडनी आयो अनि सिडनीमा एट द टाइम द मोस्ट पपुलर सब्जेक्ट द्याट वाज रिलेटेड टु मेडिकल लाइन अहिले पनि हो होइन इट वाज नर्सिङ and I was like why not let's try
what course initially you came in
I came in for diploma in nursing
wow.
diploma of nursing leading to bachelor's so it was a 3.5 years course diploma चाहिँ TAFE-मा थियो so I did 1 year 4 months at TAFE अनि मेरो second year nursing which was my bachelor was at Australian Catholic University so yeah
were you covering all your expenses tuition fees and living expenses by all yourself
yes initial 6 months as everyone was covered by मेरो dad and after that was everything was me
but so a lot of students have this doubt that if and question if they can pay गर्न सक्दैन full amount can they किनभने nursing को I have no idea about that but I heard that it's really expensive and people are scared if they come here and then they have to ask money from their parents living in Nepal and they skeptical भइरहेको हुन्छ so what do you have to say about that
it is hard I'm not gonna lie it's a very very tough journey to manage nursing मा त placements पनि हुन्छ नि त you have so many placements 4 weeks लगातार you have to work 5 days a week and then you have to go do your job and then pay this so much amount of money I think मेरो at the time was 14,500 per year for 6 months अहिले I think it's
expensive
it's 19,000 it's insane amount of money guys so if you're whoever is doing nursing if you're struggling don't think that you're weak at all because it is an insane amount of money हैन हामी फुल टाइम गर्नेलाई त त्यति पैसा सेभ गर्नु गाह्रो हुन्छ भने तिमीहरु त 24 hours काम गरेर क्याशमा थोरै पैसामा काम गरे पनि इट्स इन्सेन अमाउन्ट अफ मनी है गाह्रो चाहिँ छ तर इम्पोसिबल चाहिँ छैन के नसकिने चाहिँ हैन इफ यु आर planning to come and if you're scared don't be scared you will somehow manage it it is a like हुनुपर्छ मनमा चाहिँ that I'm जतिसुकै जे भयो भने I'm able to do it भन्ने intention चाहिँ राखेर हिँड्नुपर्छ सकिन्छ
so you've been here for 8 years already I guess so we know like if people want to come to Australia they know why they want to come to Australia but then what kind of people should not come to Australia you have any insights
people should not come to Australia I wouldn't say anyone should be going anywhere or should not come to Australia because life is a journey where you adapt and you learn every day every single day right no one's set on उसले सक्दैन भन्ने कुरा हुँदैन के लाइक तिमी आएपछि अड्याप्ट गरेर you learn you go as you go हैन so I don't think there's anyone that shouldn't be coming here but if you're someone who is really reliant who's really like कस्तो भन्ने अब अलिकति सानो सिचुएसन अथवा ठुलो सिचुएसन आइपर्यो भने प्यानिक भएर if you struggle really hard especially with mental health it can be a very dark place to be here so I wouldn't say आउनै नहुने चाहिँ हैन तर those are the things that you should really consider before coming here
you know what Mikchen so mental health को कुरामा पनि there are so many free services that people do not know exist right for mental health किनभने अस्ट्रेलियामा चाहिँ mental health is a big thing for people living in Australia Aussieहरुको लागि पनि and they provide this service to international students as well to everyone living in Australia okay mental health
when I was a student
yeah and the thing is it's free as well okay but then people from Nepalese community they are so scared to seek help okay
that's true
and if you are someone who thinks that mental health लिनु भनेको चाहिँ weakness हो भनेर अथवा त्यस्तो कुराहरुदेखि डर लाग्छ भने it's going to be very hard for you to cope here in this situation okay
because mental health is as serious as your physical health, हामी पेट दुख्यो भने, you know, heart problems भयो भने, हात दुख्यो, खुट्टा बाच्यो, like we go to a doctor, right? We go to a doctor, but for some reason हामीलाई mentally केही पर्यो भने चाहिँ we never seek help because there's so much shame associated with it, especially हाम्रो community where we grew up. Depression भनेको त त्यो केटी त पागल भएछ भन्ने त्यो shame associated छ नि त. So don't be afraid to get help. It is not some mental health conditions are not treatable, but a lot of things like anxiety, depression, which is very common amongst us, is like you can get help. There's a way out from that.
अनि फेरि Nepalese community मा चाहिँ यो depression word अथवा anxiety word लाई चाहिँ कत्रो ठुलो मानिन्छ कि, but it's just you are in a complex body with a complex mind.
Exactly.
And there are a lot of thoughts that comes and goes through, but then sometimes you happen to be stuck into dark places ma ke, and you might need help, and it's okay. You might need other perception pani.
Exactly.
But then Nepal ma चाहिँ anxiety र depression भन्ने बित्तिकै people are like, oh म त पागल भयो कि क्या सोच्छ, and then pills, they'll give me pills, I don't want pills, like those kind of stuff, and it's sad, you know.
Yeah. Exactly.
So म पनि I'm thinking about taking mental help from मलाई चाहिँ मेरो एउटा साथले recommend गरेको थियो, not because I'm पागल भन्छ होला फेरि, but I'm not scared. It's just like I want to talk with, like यहाँ अस्ट्रेलियामा चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि मान्छेहरू बोल्ने मान्छे धेरै हुँदैन, and it's so common that your thoughts are just getting trapped inside your body and your mind,
piling up,
and then and then you can only show your frustration to पनि धेरै देखाउन सक्दैन at your work or at your home with someone you're living with के. It's so unhealthy, right? अनि that's why I think free services हुन्छ mental health को बारेमा, mental health दिनको लागि, and people should be aware of that and then take help from people, right? Yeah,
absolutely. You need to create a core group of friends that you can share your feelings about, and it's something I struggle with as well, and it's something a learning journey for me pani haina. I'm not saying I'm perfect at it, but you need to have a core group of friends that you can be yourself, you can offload your feelings and also listen to them, and also get help when you think you need it, and not be shameful about it, because it's just like our physical health, mental health is as important.
अनि कति बेला चाहिँ when you just let yourself out, talk with other people, it just lightens up so much burden हुन्छ नि, एकदमै तिमीलाई हल्का feel हुन्छ. Just express yourself out, okay? It doesn't have to be a person sitting on the couch, a professional, I know. Just talk with your friends. I know it's hard, and when it's so hard, when it's really hard, then there comes professional. You can go and talk to them. अनि त्यहाँ guys तिनीहरूले कसैलाई पनि तिम्रो कुरा कसैलाई पनि गरेर भन्दिदैन क्या, तिनीहरूको it's
100% confidential.
Yeah, so it's that mental health ko kurama, people should be aware about that. I think
true. Do you want to share where they can go to, or do you have any ideas?
Yeah, I think I do. So there is one called Beyond Blue. There is also one that's very that's free. I'm gonna put the name top, but then I think I'm gonna go with this one. I just want to explore, see how it goes. Doesn't have to be a treatment,
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm just like gonna see how it is, you know. Yeah, किनभने कति कुराहरु मलाई पनि शेयर गर्न मन लागेको हुन्छ. I don't know, man. Tough conversation.
It's tough. Mental health is not as straightforward as physical health. There's lots of ebbs and flows in life, and one day you feel great, the next day you might not. And you go through a lot of things in life where
a lot of traumas,
where your friends or other people might not be able to relate to and help you out with that.
So true.
There's no shame, man. There's absolutely no shame. We're here without our parents, we're here without our family, we might have left our friends, partners even, in a lot of cases. So you are dealing with a lot, and we should give ourselves some grace to move forward with some help.
I think I agree with that a lot. Like, it's beautifully said there. म पनि एकदम agree गर्छु. How are you finding yourself? Like, you've been here for so long. Have you related to that? Like, कहिले पनि यस्तो situation को सामना गर्नु पर्यो, अथवा you've been there, or you've seen other people going through that stuff?
A lot, man. I've been through so many things in life as well, and that has taught me a lot to be the person I am right now. and I've seen my friends struggle as well. But again, like it's a journey for you, and it feels shit at the time when you're in it. But once you're out of it, and you take the good things out of it, and you become stronger and better and bigger from there.
I think I totally agree with that. Yeah. Okay, yo बारेमा हामी जति
Let's
deep
move on
गरौँ,
to-
yeah, let's
let's
move
move
on
on
to
to
the one.
brighter things.
Yeah, because I
there's
think
lots
we've
to
talked
talk
about it a lot. यहाँ बसेर कुरा गर्नुभन्दा अगाडि पनि we talked about it a lot,
I think
and
we
then
had like 2 hours conversation about
Yeah, we
life
couldn't agree
and
more about-
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, no, I wanna learn, like, I don't know, how is your PR? You are a citizen here, right?
Yes, yes.
So, to be a citizen, you have to give away your Nepalese passport. How did you cope with that? How
I
did you?
don't know, bro. मैले गरेकै छैन.
ए, तिमी citizen होइन र?
Oh, okay. The Australian government does not require you to किनभने अस्ट्रेलियामा dual citizenship allowed छ.
ए, okay.
It's in Nepal चाहिँ हाम्रो dual citizenship allowed छैन नि त.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
खासमा हामीले चाहिँ नेपालको गभर्नमेन्टमा चाहिँ गएर आफ्नो पासपोर्ट गिभ अप गर्नुपर्ने हो हैन.
ए, okay.
तर मैले त्यो चाहिँ गरे छैन. मेरो पासपोर्ट एक्सपायर भइसक्यो. अब मैले रिन्यू नै गर्नु पाउँदैन. So I'm like, I hope it's gone.
Aww.
So it was very sad. I was like अलिकति patriotic नि त.
Aww.
मेरो नेपालको पासपोर्ट भन्ने भयो. तर फेरि अब I had to get a passport here as well.
Yeah.
So and hopefully नेपालमा पनि dual citizenship आउँछ होला
I
in
hope,
the future.
है?
So I can also be मेरो मातृभूमिको passport holder. So yeah.
And how has it helped you being a citizen in Australia?
Oh man. You know हामीले यति दुःख गरेर PR लिन्छ हैन. अनि त्यहाँ पछाडी when मेरो PR आयो, it was in an email के. And I was like, what? यति हो? यत्रो मेरो मेन्टल स्ट्रेस मेरो यस्तो त्यो एउटा इमेलमा मात्रै आएछ. लाइक त्यो बेला चाहिँ त्यो फिजिकली होल्ड गर्ने केही पनि थिएन क्या. एन्ड आई वाज एक्चुअली वाज लाइक what the hell? म त डिसपोइन्ट भएको क्या अलिकति.
Okay.
I'm like I should be so happy हैन. तर there's nothing to hold
Right.
फिजिकल कुरा के. अनि PR आउँदा पनि त्यस्तो खुसी भएको थिएन म हैन. तर then I moved back to Sydney अनि eventually I was like, man, I want to travel more. अनि obviously as we know Nepali passport मा it's really hard to travel.
Yeah.
It's नसकिन हैन. I did Southeast Asia Nepali passport मा. तर if you want to go to Europe and if you want to go to other countries, it becomes incredibly hard to get the visa and it takes a long time.
So as an international student, it's difficult for you to travel, right?
Yeah, of course. It would be travel. It would be difficult. किनभने भिजा हाल्नु पर्ने हुन्छ. तिमीलाई UK जानु पर्यो अथवा Europe, especially Europe जानु पर्यो, so America जानु पर्यो. Like it is a process, के long time process. तिमी इन्टरभ्यूमा जानु पर्छ के गर्नु पर्छ. Whereas if you have an Australian passport, केही नै गर्नु पर्दैन के. Like you just go उनीहरूले ड्याङ्गै भिजा हालिदिन्छ on arrival. That's it.
That's so cool,
So
man. Power of the passport.
Exactly. So one of the reasons मैले passport लिनु was because I love traveling, so I had to get the passport. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
नेपालको पासपोर्ट पनि अहिले स्ट्रङ भएको भए we don't have to do that, okay?
Exactly. छैन, so
म पनि भएको भए I think I would have done the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I love traveling too. Yeah. And how has it changed your life apart from travel and everything?
Other than that, गएर भोट हाल्नु चाहिँ झ्याउ लाग्छ हैन.
Yeah, हाल्नै पर्छ है citizen भइसकेपछि you have to.
Last year मैले
Nobody
miss
you get
गरेँ
paid,
नि.
है?
Last year मैले miss
get
गरेँ.
fined.
I'm waiting for a fine. I don't know if I'm going to get fined, तर hopefully I won't. बिर्सेछु क्या मैले.
No, that's how it should be.
Exactly.
Because you're a citizen. You're responsible for the
I
country.
should be responsible,
And you should
exactly.
know what's happening in the
country.
In the country.
Political कुराहरु थाहा
Yeah,
हुनुपर्छ.
and if you're not aware about that, fine Lisa. So, like it's a
License
good
points
thing.
काट्छ रे. I'm like,
Oh
I'm
my
like
God.
waiting. ला काट्यो भने के गर्ने?
La.
Other than that, there's no stress of पहिला अब हामी स्टुडेन्ट भिजामा हुँदा त भिजा सकिने स्ट्रेस हुन्थ्यो हैन. अनि त्यो कन्स्टेन्टली फी तिर्ने स्ट्रेस हुन्थ्यो. That stress is gone. That is one of the biggest stresses I would say. अनि त्यो
Sorry,
चाहिँ
Mikchen,
छैन.
अलिकति.
यसरी
Because I don't think the hours त्यो हावाले.
त्यो स्ट्रेस जान्छ. अनि त्यहाँ पछाडि I don't know. I think once you get the permanent residency or even a citizenship, this starts to feel like home. किनभने अब चाहिँ
makes sense.
अब चाहिँ यही हो नि त मेरो. Like you fully
चाबी भयो.
accept it के. तिमी अहिले स्टुडेन्टमा हुँदा त there is a possibility you might go back home.
Yeah.
You might be sent back. हैन भिजा एक्सपायर होला के नमिल्ला. There's always तिम्रो त्यो back of the head चाहिँ त्यो जहिले डाउट चाहिँ भइराख्छ के.
Okay.
So once you get your PR, your citizenship, त्यो अलिकति अब चाहिँ होम यो रहेछ है भन्ने एक्सेप्टेन्स चाहिँ आउँदो रहेछ के.
But when you came from Nepal, you said that maybe you just earn money here and you go back to your,
Oh.
like to our country, Nepal.
Yeah.
How did it like change drastically in the
It did, man.
the,
Like,
I think it changed over the time, eh?
It-
How
over-
was the
over the
process?
would I go back and live now in Nepal? I think about it sometimes, especially when I go back to Nepal अनि मलाई त्यो मान्छेहरुसँग कनेक्सन फिल हुन्छ अनि म लाइक ट्रेकिङहरु गयो भने हैन गाउँ गयो भने लाइक त्यो स्लो लाइफ त्यो हुन्छ नि रश छैन कहीँ जानु पनि सबजना आफ्नै तालमा छ अनि जे भने नि भएछ के त्यो राम्ररी बोल्नुपर्छ भन्ने हुन्छ नि ए बहिनी यहाँ आऊ भन्दा छ ए थर्काएर बोल्दा छ हैन यु हेभ युर सो यहाँ चाहिँ बाँधिएको हुन्छ कि एकदमै रुल्स एन्ड रेगुलेसन्स विच इज अ गुड थिङ तर it's a fresh के भन्छ it's a fresh of breath air भन्छ नि
To be back to your own country.
to be back in your own country you grew up there for God's sake हैन अनि कोही बेला I'm like maybe पछि family भएर बच्चाबुच्ची भएर चाहिँ maybe I'll live there for a year चाहिँ हुन्छ तर I don't think I would ever
Return. To
oh my
live
God,
there
my mom
for
will probably kill me. But I don't think I would go back and live there just because I think professional work environment I wouldn't survive. Yeah. What about you?
I think, I don't know, man. I just want to
Make money, right?
make a lot of
Yeah.
money, and then Nepal doesn't have that opportunity to make a lot of money.
Exactly. Oh,
So
that's the point.
maybe I'm gonna earn a lot of money, and then just like you, I don't know if I would want to settle here, or if I would want to go back to my country and serve my community. But yeah, I'm so hopeful to, you know, to see where my journey takes me.
you, yeah.
You know, all of some other, of course, I love my country, but then my country does not pay me like I deserve to be paid.
Exactly.
And then there are less opportunities for women, especially like me. Our main but then when women steps out of the house, there comes unlimited doubt, you know, unlimited
choices.
restriction choices. So yeah, I don't think more anytime possible soon I'll think about going back to my country and settle down. Unfortunately, boy, I can't do anything about that.
Exactly.
By my will, I don't think I will. Yeah.
At least you're realistic about it.
Yeah, I can't sugarcoat ke about you.
Exactly.
Maya छ हेर आफ्नो देशको सबैलाई माया हुन्छ. I love my community. I love Nepalese community, you know. But then loving is not enough ke.
No, definitely not enough.
As you're getting mature, you know, you realize that love is not enough. There should be there is a lot of things that comes with it.
With it.
Yeah.
अनि फेरि यस्तो पनि क्या हामी अब यस्तो लाइक 18 मै आछ हैन 18 19 हुँदै आछ अनि you're so fast paced अनि यो एकदम organized way मा चलिरहेछ नि त अनि नेपालमा गएर अलिकति तिमी सरकारी कुराको लागि केही गर्न जाऊ न so unorganized man
So frustrating.
I am so frustrated by that. कि अनि I'm like त्यस्तो बेलामा सोच्छु क्या म त सक्दिनँ यार नेपाल बस्न अब चाहिँ भन्नु त्यो रिसै उठ्छ क्या with anyone who has power money को काम छिटो हुन्छ नहुनेको हुँदैन अनि अब यहाँ त it's very organized नि त तिमीले गर्यो भने गर्न सक्छौ there's no like त्यस्तो क्लास सिस्टम छैन like not क्लास सिस्टम तर पैसा हुनेहरुको छिटो हुने नहुनेहरुको छिटो नहुने त त्यस्तो त हुँदैन नि त it's
everyone
fair,
is treated
fair.
fairly, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's the thing I love about Australia, okay? Because everyone's treated fairly. You feel like you belong.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and that is what a country should be able to provide to the citizen, you know?
Exactly.
There is so comments on Nepal, that's why.
And hopefully हाम्रो motherland will be able to do that in the future as well.
Yeah, maybe. But you know what? I believe in serving my community. Okay? I want to, like, as much as I know, I feel like I want to give back to my community. I think a lot of people living in Australia want to give back to community, but they just don't know how. I know. Example गरेर हुने कुरा हैन. अनि time लाग्छ. Time लाग्छ, but no.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the thing is, Mikchen, okay, I'm gonna move to a different topic now. So you have traveled a lot of places. How many places how many countries have you visited already?
अब त्यस्तो धेरै पनि छैन तर I've done a bit of Southeast Asia, like Thailand, Bali, Philippines, Cambodia, Vietnam,
Europe.
And then I've done Japan and त्यहाँ पछाडि Europe tour last year गरेको. So I went to
God.
UK, I went to Amsterdam, France, Italy, Greece, Portugal. Yeah, so that was that. And then now my next plan up into New Zealand, Bhutan. So my next trip would be to hopefully go to South America.
Wow.
Do a big trip there.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy. And you're a Nepali.
I'm in Nepal, yes.
Man, oh man. That's why I'm so inspired by Mikchen because I love traveling. But then travel गर्न खोज्नको लागि I don't even know I don't even know where to start from. Ani in the back of my head there's always like कसरी expenses manage गर्ने कता जाने कसरी गर्ने and then here is the girl who travels solo. You travel solo, eh?
I mean, not all the places, but I've traveled quite a few places solo. Yes.
Do you prefer solo traveling?
I used to. पहिला चाहिँ अब when I was younger, अलिकति त्यति बेला चाहिँ you are more into wanting to experience things.
Yeah.
And you want to put yourself out there, so you become more confident. You know, you meet more people. अनि भनेको बेलामा साथीहरू कोही पनि फ्री हुँदैन नि त. So how my solo travel started was मलाई केन्स जानु थियो अनि केन्समा I wanted to go with a friend and it was the last minute cancel गयो. त्यहाँ पछाडि I was like whatever man, म आफै जान्छु भयो गएँ. I had the best time ever and I'm like man, जहिले पनि मान्छे चाहिँदैन रहेछ हैन. I am the vibe, I am the fun.
You are.
So I can meet people, I can have a conversation with people and I can have fun there. Solo travel doesn't mean सबै ठाउँ एक्लै जानुपर्छ. You go to places, you meet people and you make plans with them or you get in the group, you go around and you meet new people, their perspective, their life, हुन्छ नि उनीहरूको स्टोरी अनि उनीहरू कहाँ घुमेको थियो उनीहरूको recommendations, then you can venture out more. Okay, solo doesn't mean you have to just go travel एक्लै गयो आयो. It doesn't mean that. It means you meet new people, new experiences, new perspectives in life, new story about their lives, and that's how my solo travel started. And
sorry, you're gone. Was Keynes in Australia?
That's in Queensland.
Oh, okay. And when did you go there? After you got your PR or after?
No, I didn't have my PR at the time. मेरो PR कुरिरहेको थिएँ and I was very stressed and I was like I need to maybe go somewhere. भनेर चाहिँ I started.
Was that the first time you started traveling?
No, actually, you know what? मैले सोचिरहेको थिएँ कि how did this travel bug get into me?
Yeah.
अनि to think about it, म सानो हुँदादेखि नै क्या my mom has always been a bit of a traveler. Of course, she didn't have privileges like me to travel all around the world and abroad, you know. But she loves to travel around Nepal, India, and she's a very religious person. So she would take me to यस्तो धाम हुन्छ नि एक महिनाको धाम to India.
Wow.
So we would stay in different temples, हैन अनि we would eat there and then travel around the city. तर मन्दिरमै बस्ने अनि भजनहरु कीर्तन गर्ने हैन अनि and then I think the bug she put the travel bug हुन्छ नि I think she put that when I was really very young के and now that I think it didn't come just like that के पहिलादेखि थियो like I was doing this and that with my mom हैन and then that kind of I think inspired me अनि त्यहाँ पछाडी मैले uni second year अथवा uni ठ्याक्क सके थिए अनि I was like I want to see my parents भयो थियो अनि मलाई नेपाल चाहिँ जानु मन थिएन so I got my parents to Bali अनि म बाली गए थिएँ के एक्लै त्यति बेला and then I met them there. I traveled Bali अनि फर्के थिएँ. That was my first ever travel गरेको भनौँ न.
Oh wow.
And then I went to Cairns अनि Cairns गएँ अनि नेपाल गएँ and I did my first ever Annapurna base camp trek.
Wow.
त्यो पनि it was like this. I was like I'm going to do an Annapurna base camp trek. केही ट्रेनिङ छैन. I'm like I should just do it. अनि एउटा म्यापको स्क्रिनशट लिएर अनि दादालाई दादा I want to go here भने दादा चाहिँ नेपालमै बस्नुहुन्छ के I want to go here भनेको अनि सक्छ भनेको सक्छ भन्नुभयो दादाले. I was like okay.
Very strong girl.
ठमेलमा गएर सबै सामान एक दिनमा लिएर and then I left.
दादा यो जान्छ ठाउँ भनेर.
दादासँग गएँ ठमेल सब सामान लिएर गएँ हैन फर्स्ट ट्रेकिङ के लाने पनि थाहा छैन लाइक जुत्ता प्यान्ट ब्याग लिएर गएको छ हैन अनि त्यहाँ घान्द्रुक पुगेछ. Oh my god, do you want me to go into detail? Because it's going to be a long
Of course, just go on. We love it.
पोखरामा बसेर म एक दिन बसेर त्यहाँ पनि अलिअलि सामान किन्छु अनि घान्द्रुक जान्छु भनेर मात्र सोचिरहेको थिएँ एक दिन बस्छु भनेर. अनि त्यो दादाले चाहिँ एउटा होटलको आन्टीलाई भनिदिनु भएको थियो कि पोखरामा अनि गएको आन्टीले त नानी घान्द्रुकको गाडी त अहिले लागिहाल्छ नि 15 मिनेटमा छ तिम्रो सामान आदि यहाँ राख अनि त्यहाँ पछाडि जाऊ तिमी घान्द्रुक. I couldn't buy anything के त्यहाँ मेरो त्यो अल्टिट्युड मेडिकेसन्सहरू चस्मा पनि छैन हैन पानीको बोतल पनि लगेन रहेछु क्या मैले त
Okay.
चस्मा त यु निडेड बिकज त्यहाँ माथि त कस्तो आँखा पोल्छ त्यो स्नोले हिउँले सो यु निड ग्लासेस के सनिज अनि गएँ अनि त्यहाँ पछाडि घान्द्रुकमा एक दिन बसेँ त्यो घान्द्रुकको अङ्कल शाउट टु आई थिङ्क इट वाज कल्ड गुरुङ कटेजको अङ्कल हि वाज द ओनर देयर भेरी मलाई त्यहाँ चाहिँ अलिअलि डर लाग्न थालेको थियो कि अनि वाज लाइक ए नानी एक्लै गएको आइ एम सो प्राउड अफ यु नानी यसरी जा म तँलाई त्यो होटल भनिदिन्छु
Wow.
आइ एम सो प्राउड अफ गर्नुपर्छ लाइक हि गिभ मी सो मच इन्करेजमेन्ट त्यहाँ अनि मलाई त त्यो घान्द्रुकबाट कहाँबाट जान्छ अन्नपूर्ण बेस क्याम्पै थाहा छैन कि अनि अङ्कलले हिँड म तँलाई पुऱ्याइदिन्छु त्यो एन्ट्रेन्ससम्म भनेर अङ्कलले लिएर गएर त्यो होटलको अङ्कलले त्यहाँसम्म यहाँबाट जा खोला जा अनि त्यहाँ पुग्छस् अनि त्यसलाई भनिदिएको छु मैले त्यहाँको होटल भनेर
Crazy.
द्याट्स हाउ आई स्टार्टेड अनि 3 डेजमा म बेस क्याम्प पुग्यो बट अलङ द वे आई मेट यु नो कति धेरै ट्राभलर्सहरू लाइक त्यस्तो सिजन चाहिँ थिएन तर आई मेट सम अमेरिकन्स इन्डियन अङ्कलहरू पनि आएको थियो सो बाटोमा कुरा गर्दै गएपछि इट बिकम्स इजियर के अनि सम प्लेसेस यु गो एक्लै अनि फेरि मान्छे भेट्छ अनि मान्छेसँग कुरा गर्दै गयो अनि त्यहाँ गाउँको मान्छेहरू भेट्छ गाउँको मान्छेहरूसँग एकछिन कुरा गऱ्यो एकजना बाजेले त मलाई उसको घरमा खानु पनि बोलाउनु भएको थियो आज खाएर जान नि खानासाना खाएर भोलि बिहान निस्कि भनेर पनि लाइक यु मिट सो मेनी अमेजिङ पिपल के सोलो ट्राभल is not for everyone that if you just experience it once to know at least if you like it or not be open to it to meet all these new people in your life.
I think I've got something to share too. So I lost my passport in Australia. I was Nepali passport but then I had to change my college when I was studying अनि बिचमा चेन्ज गर्नु पर्ने थियो and I needed passport है अनि त्यसपछि मलाई यस्तो डर लागेको थियो I thought I would have like to go back Nepal and society passport बनाएर आउनुपर्छ भनेर but luckily क्यानबेरामा पासपोर्ट आयो भने पनि बनाउन मिल्दो रहेछ कि अनि then मैले एउटा भेटेँ हैन अनि क्यानबेरामा मैले I went there solo guys it was so much fun म त्यहाँ एक दिन हस्टेलमा बसेको I met a girl Korean girl and she was 32 years old we drank अनि we played अनि भोलिपल्टमा बिहानै उठेर गर्न गए त्यो आफ्नो पासपोर्टको कामहरू and I came back It was so much fun, Mikchen. I think I've done solo traveling era, but it was safe.
Exactly.
It was very safe.
You know, we hear too many stories about being unsafe and don't be too much focused. I mean, unsafe the Japanese there are countries I wouldn't go solo. I mean, I would always take a friend with me or something. You always have to be cautious about things that are anywhere in life you can never be too cautious. There's always going to be dangers, there's always going to be things, but don't be too focused on negative things because then you'll miss out on a lot of fun positive things in life because the world is a good place to live, I think, if you look at it in that perspective.
So now you have traveled a lot of places. अहिले तपाईले धेरैवटा places travel गरिसक्नु भयो. Sorry I said तपाईले. तिमीले अहिले धेरैवटा places travel गरिसक्यो. So यदि इन्टरनेसनल स्टुडेन्ट म जस्तै उनीहरूलाई पनि ट्राभल गर्न मन छ भने चाहिँ उनीहरूले सक्छन् होला कि के हुन्छ प्रोसेस हैन अनि एक्सपेन्सेस हाउ इज इट
So
should they start or should they wait until TR and then start?
It really depends on how good you're at saving. It's not about how much you make, it's about how much you save.
Right.
Okay? It's about तिमीले आफ्नो means भन्दा माथि गएर चलाइराछ कि हैन लाइक त्यो अरु फाइनान्शियल कुरामा भन्दा पनि अब how much savings if you got अलिकति strategic चाहिँ हुनुपर्छ when you're traveling हैन even though I work full time I've got a good job even then I like for me my goal is to experience not go to like a luxurious place and to everyone who loves that it's also perfectly fine that my like experience is the goal so doable it's very doable I wouldn't say Europe just a country they're very very expensive and I would say leave it until you've graduated until where you're working full time and you can actually save quite a lump of money because those places are very expensive but places like Southeast Asia even Nepal Nepal is a beautiful country के हामीले हाम्रै country पनि abandon गराछ like हाम्रै country नै travel गरा छैन के there's so much shit to see हैन म like it's amazing क्या कस्तो राम्रो नेपाल छ भनेर नेपालमै पनि हामीले यहाँको डलरले त we can travel in Nepal नि त हैन अलिकति सेभ गरेर त also Japan is doable a lot of people say oh too expensive travel is too expensive but don't look at don't listen to them. I would say research on your own. होइन मेन कुरा खर्च हुने भनेको फ्लाइट्समा हो अनि अर्को भनेको a lot of money goes into accommodation. When you're traveling solo, I'll give a bit of a tip. मेरो experienceबाट चाहिँ is if you're traveling solo, I recommend staying in hostels. They're not going to be the most nicest place you'll stay. It's going to be the most fun place you'll stay.
What about choriko kuraharu?
There's
That
no
we hear a lot of stories that people, there can be bad people in hostels and they might steal a lot of your stuff. How can people avoid that, or is it even true about?
I can't say it because my experience, I've never had anything like that. I've never had a bad experience in terms of unsafe kurarama. There are people who are not nice. You sleep in a dorm room. There's like dorms, there's like 12 people in a room. I know. I've slept with like only guys in the room and it was just me in like a snowy area, you know, in a remote Japan. There are places there. Do your research. Go into hostel world. There's an
more
app.
cheaper, right? More budget friendly.
They're very much budget friendly. Like even if you go to Japan, you can stay there for $25 a night.
Oh wow, that's cheap.
Things, right? $50 a night, you can get a nice place. I think I stayed at a hotel that was $70 a night. And you can even do, if you're going for like 2 weeks, you can even do Adi hostel, Adi hotel. So you still have this like space where you can shower a lot better, a lot more, you know, nice in a nicer place. But you can do a mix of two. When I travel, I do that. If I'm traveling for a long period of time, you don't always have to stay in a hostel. That if you're traveling in a budget, that's the best advice. And also like hostel ma chai sabai younger generation ko मान्छेहरु हुन्छ के, so they're there to have fun. Hostel le pani कति धेरै इभेन्ट हरु अर्गनाइज गरेको हुन्छ. They take you around the city and त्यही ग्रुपमा मान्छे भेट्छ and you start talking अनि you then say oh यहाँ जाने यहाँ पछि यहाँ जाम and I was like let's go for dinner after. Then you're never alone.
Unplanned.
Yeah, unplanned कति धेरै कुराहरु हुन्छ
experiences are the best one yes they go together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But so again, coming back to the other question, I think, I don't know if you gave the answer or not, but so do you think international students should, I think you said saving ma parcha bhanera, but then do you think it's a better idea for them to travel while they're studying?
Again, like if you're able to, I would say if everyone had the privilege and the resources to travel, they should. They should. तर I also know the struggle किनभने म स्टुडेन्ट हुँदा पनि एकदमै गाह्रो नै थियो हैन. So if you can't नसक्नु पनि सक्छ, so don't be too hard on yourself if you can't हैन. You always have time after you graduate and after you start working full time, and there's still always time. You always have time to travel. You always have you know, you're never too old for that. So it's hard to answer the question because it really depends on priority, fees kati cha, right? Or say if you're in a local college, alik sasto fees cha and you have a better job, then you can save a lot more and you don't have to pay as much, so you might have the privilege or resources to travel. So if you do it, I would say do it.
तिम्रो यस्तो धेरै travel experiences बाट what have surprised you the most?
To not panic in any situation, man. Like I've been into a lot of situations, and obviously with solo travels comes a lot of things that you have to deal by yourself. And I'm not a very good planner. I'm a very type B kind of person. I book my first few days accommodation in my whole trip, and I go as I go. Okay, and then I can change my plans, and I'm very like free to change my plans. Okay, so but being a type B can lead you to a lot of sticky situation. Accommodation पाइँदैन भनेको ठाउँमा. अनि अब चाहिँ फर इक्जाम्पल अन्डरग्राउन्ड बेस क्याम्प जाँदा पनि मेरो कुनै अकोमोडेसन बुक थिएन. कुनै पनि होटलमा मैले केही बुक गरेको थिएन. आवाज लाग्यो पाइहाल्छ नि. त्यो मैले सिजनको बेलामा गएको भए अपेरेन्टली किचनको भुइँमा पनि सुत्ने ठाउँ हुँदैन थियो अरे के. म अफ सिजनमा गएको भएर मात्र लाइक इट वाज सो you know what I'm saying, like sticky situationमा पर्नु चाहिँ एकदमै easy छ and I have been in some situations that were kind of hard तर the fact that I don't panic I'm like मिलाउँछु म जसरी भयो भने मिल्छ किन मिल्दैन
the confidence and poise
the meals like and this is what you learn के तिमी like you learn so much about yourself when you're in those situations okay? When you face those situations
yeah I think people who are scared to start traveling but they say that they really want to start travel I think the only way that you can start traveling or a travel journey is to try first right?
Exactly.
What do you have to say about that?
Just don't think too much do it man
just do it oh yeah no, there's nothing that interesting that look at me like that but I know
go for it I think we think too much about
yeah
don't research too much about negative things don't listen to too much about news and stuff like that of course you have to be cautious again but don't be overcautious it's there are a lot of nicer people around the world than bad ones
so true but when it comes to traveling and of course solo traveling mostly about group travel matter there is less chance of risk but when it comes to traveling and as a woman in traveling how do women get like minimize the risk you know कति धेरै रिस्क हुन्छ नि त ट्राभल गर्दाखेरि unknown प्लेसेसमा unknown टेरिटोरीमा जाँदाखेरि of course there comes courage and there comes confidence and there comes त्यो म गर्न सक्छु भन्ने but then some people are getting trapped हैन stuck अथवा केही रिस्कहरु हुने and you have already traveled to so many places are there any safety advices or something that helps you keep safe while you're traveling that you want to share?
What I do is I usually keep my Google location on and share it with at least 2 of my family members or my very close friends and usually ma kunai country gaira chu and if I have some friends around in that country it doesn't matter उनीहरु त्यही प्लेसमा हुनुपर्छ भन्ने छैन हैन तर I usually talk to them I'm like hey I'm coming यो ठाउँमा are you around छैन त्यो सिटीमा छैन भने पनि I just let them know okay just in case म sticky situation मा परे भने I can give them a call अनि अब त्यो कन्ट्रीको के रुल्स एन्ड रेगुलेशन्स हो अब कता कहाँ रिच आउट गर्नुपर्ने हामीलाई थाहा नहुन सक्छ तर उनीहरुलाई थाहा हुन्छ नि त so I always like try to reach out to them okay but it might be hard for someone if they don't have anyone but just जानु भन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ do a little bit of research of how the safety is Reddit is a good place कस्तो भने मान्छेको Reddit मा चाहिँ मान्छेले आफ्नो पर्सनल एक्सपिरियन्सहरु धेरै हाले हुन्छ के so with any place accommodation like any experience हैन त्यो product को review मा जानु भन्दा पनि you go to Reddit I go to Reddit
do you share your experience in Reddit too?
I sometimes do
wow.
not as often but I do research a lot of like Reddit answers and magic experiences from Reddit.
I think if there's something that you want to warn people about it's a good place to warn people should do that
yes absolutely but fortunately मैले चाहिँ like I haven't been in त्यस्तो खालको डरलाग्दो सिचुएसनमा obviously like I've been in the middle of nowhere where I don't have an accommodation मेरो बस छुटे थियो रातिको 7 बजी and it was like -2 degrees and I didn't know where to go त्यस्तो सिचुएसन चाहिँ भएको छ तर I haven't been त्यस्तो actively harassed or त्यो fortunately अहिलेसम्म चाहिँ so hopefully no one has to go through that but you always have to be cautious about it as a woman
there is always so much negative things in the internet on the internet about like traveling then there is like good things and also there oh my god you are such an inspiration for Nepali people haru ke kinabhane women they पनि traveling ma they पनि Nepali it's so rare ke and then you're doing it and then people should be you know if they really want to do and they really want to go they should go for it ke you're an inspiration man
thank you man thanks even मैले भनिरहेको थिएँ you know when you do things so regularly you think that's very normal for you to do and sometimes you forget that you know it's not as normal you know or
to other people.
I mean not as normal in my community or you know in our day-to-day life and then Agi Alishale भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ she was like you know it's not normal Mikchen like to you know go to all these places solo and have the guts to do it so I guess if I can do it anyone can do it you just have to have the courage and just go for it like don't overcomplicate things
है केही कुरा पनि ओभरकम्प्लिकेट गर्नु हुँदैन रहेछ के लाइफमा चाहिँ if you think about doing it just go for it man प्लान बनाएर यताउति गर्छु भनेर गर्यो भने चाहिँ there's always something that's gonna come in your way, and you'll feel like,
Exactly.
oh, maybe I should wait until that goes, and then when it goes, maybe you'll have other problems that's waiting for you.
अनि फेरि यस्तो के लाइक बी फ्री टु एक्सपिरियन्स थिङ्स यो म त्यहाँ गइरहेको छु तर त्यो मिलेन अरे मिलेन अब के गर्नु त मिलेन कन्ट्रोल द कन्ट्रोलेबल्स इन्जोय द थिङ्स द्याट यु क्यान कन्ट्रोल के
Yeah, so true.
कन्ट्रोल समथिङ ट्रेन डिले भयो वाट एभर यु मिस द बस ट्राभल गर्दा त्यहाँ जानु पाएन ढिलो भयो what can you do go somewhere else have fun you're the fun you're the vibe you're
I love her
You're that.
statement that you are the vibe. I am the vibe. Yes, I think that's so right, Kate.
That's true.
That people should think like that. I'm the vibe, man. Wherever I go, I find joy in it.
Exactly.
Kate. It's not a situation that's gonna fall. I mean, that's gonna mess around with my happiness, my day or my mood. It's me. I'm gonna take it. म आफै control गर्छु kind of situation.
And it's okay to be, you know, angry about it for a little bit and sad
Yeah.
about it, but you know, it's all part of the experience, man. Like, पछि 5 वर्षपछि that's not going to matter to you. You only think of the situation and you laugh about it.
Yeah, so true. I can't agree more. But Mikchen, जाडो रहेछ म हल्का ज्याकेट ल्याउँछु तिम्रो लानु होला यार It's cold here. I genuinely hope it's recording.
Oh, you do?
I know it's gonna record. So just to be a little bit more calculative and practical for Nepalese community, we are gonna do a little bit of expense calculation for travel journey. I know a lot of people want to travel. Okay, Mikchen. I think you should start putting more travel content so that people can like get inspired and then find the evidence that they can travel too. But she has amazing pictures. Like, guys, you can check it out on her Insta page. And you do TikTok, Tara?
I don't have a
she
TikTok.
should. Just like encourage her to come put stuff for us, okay?
Actually, no. You know what? मैले पहिला चाहिँ सोचेको कुरा हो यो हैन अनि अलिशालाई भेटेपछि चाहिँ, you know, she's so inspiring. Like, she records things and tries to share her journey, and she's very open. You're very open about a lot of things,
Thank
right?
you.
And I think I get inspired by that maybe I should do that, because मलाई त्यो गर्नु चाहिँ मन छ तर I just never had the energy, time and energy बनाउने हो हैन तर I've just never kept that as a priority.
Yeah.
And also I suck, guys. I suck at taking my phone out and record any photo खिच्ने for the memories even. Like my friend, when I have a travel buddy and I'm a friend, when I travel with her, she is the one like taking all the photos.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's okay. And I'm like, I should really, you know, start taking more
Yeah.
photos and more videos, so that even if I don't upload it, it's for the memories. Because
Yeah,
at the end
so
of the
true.
day, 10 years later, you might forget a lot of things, but you can look at the videos, you go back at the photos, and you look at them and enjoy those memories.
Yeah.
Who are we without our memories?
So true.
Right?
Like, I don't even remember what I was like 6-8 वर्ष अगाडि if I don't have a picture.
Exactly.
Or if I don't have a video. Okay? अनि
Exactly.
it could be important thing for me that
Exactly.
I have so many other new memories to keep that I keep on forgetting too. I don't use it much.
Exactly. त्यो finding the balance is so hard, where you want to enjoy the experience or the view or, you know, the moment, but also trying to record it and have, you know, have that memories. So I'm trying to like have the balance. I can't be like just without any photos, or I can't be just taking photos and videos.
Yeah, and I think whatever works for you, Mikchen. Whatever works for you. But just the thing is, my people, my community, our community, not mine, it's us. They want to learn, and then yeah, अलिकति घरिघरि मन लाग्यो भने थोरै सकिदैन on top, so that like
I will try.
we will get inspired by you, and then we will try our best to do all the stuff that we want to do. I know.
I will.
तर
I
it's
will.
not a stress.
No,
just
no, you have inspired me. त्यो पहिलादेखि भएको कुरा त्यो कोही बेला गरिँदैन नि, यो गर्छु भनेर राखेको कुरा. I think you have really itched त्यो निकाल्दिएको छ क्या मेरोमा.
But then you know what, Mikchen, it should not be, it doesn't have to be video मात्रै क्या अहिले त carousel भन्ने कुरा पनि रहेछ. Like, you just take the photo, upload it, and then just the photo ma you can like put information.
I
And
realized
it's
that.
helpful for people.
Exactly.
But it's
Maybe I
good.
should do that.
Yeah, so yeah, let's get back to the topic.
Oh, okay.
So for example, what would you, I was gonna ask that, but then I'm gonna ask that again. तर सुरुमा चाहिँ which is your cheapest हुन्छ नि country को cheapest travel destination अहिलेसम्मको, and beautiful one too, of course.
Philippines.
How much was it, and what was the time period?
So again मैले एक्ज्याक्टली म चाहिँ अब बजेट फ्रेन्डलीमा चाहिँ जान्छु तर म एक्ज्याक्ट काउन्ट चाहिँ गरेर राख्दिनँ आई हेभ अ बल पार्क फिगर होइन म चाहिँ 2 महिनालाई 1.5 महिनालाई गएको थिएँ द होल साउथ इस्ट ट्रिप
Wow.
Philippines चाहिँ I think I stayed for 10-12 days.
Okay.
I could have stayed longer, man. But again, Philippines I love because I love the people there. अलिकति हाम्रोसँग very similar
Match
to
गर्छ।
us, होइन. They're very open. They're very, you know, they'll invite you to a place to have food. खालको मान्छेहरू हो नि त उनीहरू. But also like हामी Thailand हेर्छ, Bali हेर्छ, and they're very popular destination places, होइन. The Philippines is one of the untouched, I think. अहिले चाहिँ it's booming. तर very very like beautiful country. Also plus point Nepali passportहरूलाई it's a free entry visa. You don't have to apply for visa to Philippines.
Seriously?
It's like Singapore, just नै हो. It's a
Oh.
on arrival visa, yes. And it's also cheaper than Thailand and Bali. Yeah.
Tara, if you had to give rough estimation, do you have a number?
Ballpark figure मैले 10 दिन बस्यो भने including the flights.
Yes,
the
please.
flights. And but then again like cost चाहिँ अलिकति add up हुन्छ त्यहाँ because you go on a lot of boat tours के पानी नै हो नि त सबै कुरा like activities are based all in पानी and depends on where you go किनभने there's one Cebu city I think कहाँ पो हो म त्यहाँ चाहिँ गएको छैन के त्यो एकदम popular touristy destination. अब त्यस्तो टुरिस्टी डेस्टिनेसनमा गयो भने त अब ठाउँहरू पनि त्यस्तै महँगो हुन्छ अहिले चाहिँ त्यो नयाँ बुम भएको ठाउँ लाइक पालावान भन्ने एउटा स्टेट छ होइन those sort of places are not as touristy तर it's as beautiful के मलबोल त्यहाँ गयो भने लाइक इभन टु स्टे पर नाइट हस्टेलमा बस्यो हामी त होटलमा बसेको थियो एउटा ठाउँमा चाहिँ हस्टेलमा बस्यो भने यु गेट देयर फर $20 a night $20 a night times कति बस्ने होइन फ्लाइट्स आर रिलेटिभली चिपर अलिक अगाडि नै गरेर लाइक बुक गर्यो भने रिलेटिभली चिपर यु क्यान गेट इट फर $600-700
Return ticket, right?
return. Food is cheap. But again तिम्रो बजेट अनुसार हो क्या like if you want to go like luxury पनि जानु सक्छ with anything, right? होटलमा luxurious होटल बस्यो भने you can spend $10,000 plus, right? तर बजेटमा
लिस्टमा गयो भने चाहिँ
amount I think 10 दिन
People should be prepared.
You could do it for 3,000.
$3,000 bucks?
4,000.
Okay.
3,000.
It's a lot of money, Dara Mikchen.
It's
Do you
a
know
lot
that?
of money.
It's
True,
a
true,
lot,
true.
ke?
3,000, 2,500. I think you could do it.
Yeah.
You could do it.
But then you did a whole southeast
I
trip?
did a whole Southeast Asia
trip.
This
How much was it for? Like, how much did you
I think it was
spend?
around 12,000.
Girl, this girl is
But-
something.
But it was for almost 2 months.
That's crazy, Mikchen.
It was a lot.
That's so crazy. What do you find after traveling? Like, what's the sense of... Because I've never traveled except that Canberra thing, which I traveled alone. Solo travel. You get that sense of, I think, तिमीले भने जस्तै त्यो एउटा मम्मीले बज के भन्छ त्यो हालिदिनु भयो त्यो बक भनेर. But then, what do you feel after traveling so many places? Do you
What
not
don't
get
you
tired?
feel, man? What don't you feel?
What don't you
is
feel?
the- is
Okay.
the question. What don't you feel? You feel everything. You feel ecstatic. You see this new place. You see. I'm a very nature person, I know. And you see this place that's massive. And you're like, I'm probably never gonna be back here. I'm in this like यो यत्रो गोलामा बसेको छ हैन अनि I'm like कहाँबाट कहाँ आछ अनि I'm this is this little speck of sand म यत्रो मान्छे यहाँ आएर यत्रो यो ठाउँ हेरिरहेछ हैन अनि like it's just a feeling that I don't know if anything can replace it. And then you meet people there and सबैजना is so positive and you have so much fun बाहिर जान्छ dinner खान्छ and you talk so much. You
Oh
probably
my
never
God.
meet them again. There's a chance you'll probably never meet them again. And these people are from like अर्को कुनाको मान्छेहरू हैन and it's just that we're all humans trying to live in this world and just trying to
Bro, but then the courage to spend $12,000 while you could be saving that money to buy a house, which most people do here in Australia. Like they're all working and then saving their money for a house, which I don't know they own it after 50 years or 45 years. I know. How do you find that courage to spend that much of money in other country which you know that it's not never gonna come back?
It's an investment for myself, guys. It's an investment for my growth, मेरो perspective, मेरो vision expand गर्नु हैन. I know I'm not going to get that money back. I mean, like, probably, like, there's going to be more money spent, you know, in traveling. I don't tell my parents how much I spend. म त घटाएर भन्छ के जहिले पनि हैन. You know how parents are, right?
She's gonna get exposed. But she's speaking in English, thank God.
Thank God. अनि but then I like when you compare अब साथीहरुले अरु मसँगैको ब्याचको साथीहरु whoever has got their PR उनीहरु सबै settle भइसक्यो, like they have a house, they have a family together, and not saying that's a bad route to take, तर that's their route to take. अनि मेरो आफ्नो journey, मेरो आफ्नो route छुट्टै छ के, like so I don't ever compare उनीहरुले कतिवटा दुईटा घर किन्यो होला तीनटा किन्यो होला, and I have my plans in place. It's not that I don't have any plans. I do any very it's okay. I also like once you have a full-time job, once you're a little bit settled, have the career going for you, once you get above the career as well, you work smarter and you make better money so that त्यति पैसा spend गर्नु चाहिँ hopefully you don't feel guilty about it, okay? Yeah,
I think that's a really good way of, I mean, it's not for all people, of course, but then for me, for sure, if I ever earn and save that much of money, I am for sure gonna travel. That I think I'll travel broke, bunny. I will start traveling broke, bunny. Okay. I want to, and I wanna learn. I wanna see new places. I wanna see new experiences, new people. Even, you know, yatra community ma भेट्दाखेरि पनि seeing different people, it just के भन्छ मेरो पर्सपेक्टिभ नै वाइड गराइदिन्छ के. There are so many different kind of people, हैन, अनि they have their own opinions, they have their own perspective, they have their own experiences, अनि seeing them, talking to them just opens up my mind so much. अनि John, imagine you're meeting new people from all around the country, all around the world. Yeah, I think
it's also, I think, your confidence and the confidence to then just directly गरेर ग्रुपमा गएर बोल्नु or to initiate a conversation with someone, all these confidence will pull back into your personal life as well when you come back. So this confidence will help you to have to get better in your career, for example. And you need a lot of confidence to get better in your career, to be able to speak in front of people, to be able to अनि तिमीले यति धेरै मान्छेहरुसँग कुरा गरेछ, यति धेरै confidence, यति धेरै experiences छ, then when you come back, this will pull your skill set, this will pull into your other areas of life, okay? So you have to look at it that way as well. It's an investment to yourself, a long term.
So just if you would have to give any advice to the young aspiring travelers, I know
hopefully you are.
There have been women travelers or men travelers, come on, no gender discrimination here.
We're not sexist, guys.
Yeah, we're not. I want to empower more women, kinabane they always हुन्छ नि they're always laid back अनि एकदमै narrow भएर बस्न खोज्छ. I also do sometimes. So अनि if you had to give any advice, if you have to, then what would it be? Young travelers,
don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable. Don't be complacent. Don't put yourself in a box and saying, सबैले यही गराछ मैले यही गर्नुपर्छ, or you know, this is सबैले यो route लगिरहेछ, so I have to go that route as well. You don't have to. You know, you are allowed to put yourself outside in an uncomfortable situation, face that, be open to the world, be open to people, and have that experience, and so you can share this experience with a lot more people. Don't be scared, don't be afraid to do anything in life.
That's really great advice, Mikchen. I hope you guys are getting it, okay? You have to go out and see stuff to understand stuff.
You have to be uncomfortable. You really have to be uncomfortable with a lot of situations to like train your brain so you can, you know, cope with a lot of other things in
Mikchen,
life.
how can people be comfortable with the uncomfortable thing? Like, what's the starting point? How did you start it?
I mean, I still get uncomfortable, right, with a lot of things when I
You
have
seem
to
really
try.
confident. Yatra Run Club ma, you look very confident. And you as I talk to her, अनि as I'm spending more time with you, मलाई थाहा छ कि मिक्चन सँग हैन मिक्चनको एउटा she has built up हैन of course build up मान्छे जन्मेरै त्यस्तो त हुँदैन, but she has boundary अनि she has that, and she's very humble, down to earth person. She
Thank
gives
you.
respect, she knows how to take respect, and I feel that's confidence. How did you, or any recommendation, any advice to the young girls about that thing?
Um, I still struggle sometimes, I should say. I still struggle with boundaries. I think, you know, हामी even बच्चादेखि हुँदा पनि, especially as a woman, हामीलाई चाहिँ हैन, हामीले हुन्छ भनेर बस्नुपर्छ, यस भन्नुपर्छ, लमा ल भन्नुपर्छ, लजाउनुपर्छ, अलिकति स्वभाविलो हुनुपर्छ हैन. These are the things we grow up with, and these have a great impact on us when we get old as well, okay? अनि then it becomes really hard for us to set boundaries. हामीलाई हैन नाइ भन्नु सक्दैन के. But you have to realize, don't be too harsh on yourself when you can't do it. तर realize गरिसकेपछि चाहिँ next time मसँग यस्तो भयो भने चाहिँ I will be uncomfortable, तर I will do it भन्ने कुरा गर्नुपर्छ के. Like, you have to have this conversation with yourself to do it.
Yeah, and I don't think a lot of girls are familiar with strong independent women, right? And even if they are strong independent women, there are not many who come in the social media and the society say, like, show their personality, which is not fair, guys.
Yeah.
Right? किनभने we've seen men looking macho अनि के भन्छ confident अनि एकदमै राम्रो मान्छेहरू हुन्छ केटाहरू हैन. We see them online के, तर women को केसमा चाहिँ they're only celebrities, women, but then their images and their things are also messed up. एकदमै झोल झाल गर्देको हुन्छ, कतिले के भन्छ हैन. But then we don't know, like त्यति धेरै चाहिँ वुमेनहरू देख्दैन के नेपाली कम्युनिटीमा,
yes.
जो चाहिँ एकदमै इन्डिपेन्डेन्ट, एकदमै स्ट्रङ छ, आफ्नो भोकल, लाइक आफ्नो भोइस आउट गरेर बोल्छ हैन. अनि how women are gonna learn के यदि मान्छेले देखेन भने, हुन्छ नि. Yeah,
that's
and
true. We should have more women in our community that are more vocal about यस्तो के, more about सक्छ किन सक्दैन. As a woman, especially in this country, there's nothing stopping you, man. There's literally nothing stopping you here. नेपालमा I can really understand हैन, कति कुरा गर्छु भन्दा पनि सकिँदैन, लले गर्नु दिँदैन कति कुरा, पेरेन्ट्सले गर्नु दिँदैन. तर यहाँ you have the privileges, you don't have the resources, but you can make resources. You have to put in the effort, you will see the results यहाँ चाहिँ.
Yeah. But I know मान्छेहरू try त गरिरहेको हुन्छ है, try गरिरहेको हुन्छ, best try गरिरहेको हुन्छ. Yeah.
Exactly.
And don't give up, guys. Try गरि नै राख्ने हो कि खासमा भन्नु पर्दाखेरि, बरु आफै एक्जाम्पल बन्ने चाहिँ हो कि.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. You lead by example.
Yeah. What about are you single by any chance?
I am.
Oh, okay.
I am.
So you're in Australia, you're single. You know how people say, like, Australia मा त couple भयो भने अथवा एउटा partner भयो भने it's more good अनि better भनेर. What are your thoughts about that? Tough
That's
question.
a very interesting question. I think it's a lot easier partner हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ हैन. I think because you get to share तिम्रो financial side मात्रै हैन, financially पनि it's a lot easier नि. हामी स्टुडेन्टमा अब if you come as a married person, it's a lot easier to pay the uni fee किनभने अर्को मान्छेले full time काम गर्न सक्छ and all that, and emotionally as well, you know, सजिलो हुन्छ. तर having said that, अब म चाहिँ मेरो personal experienceबाट मात्रै भनेको हैन, you will learn कति धेरै कुरा, and you'll become so self-reliant, so self-sufficient, so independent if you do it yourself. अब मलाई पार्टनर हुँदा कस्तो हुन्छ भनेर चाहिँ थाहा छैन हैन. अब तर मेरो एक्सपिरियन्समा चाहिँ मैले I think Australia has taught me everything that I've learned के अहिलेसम्मको यहाँसम्म पुग्नु, यो जर्नीसम्म पुग्नु चाहिँ everything I've learned is मैले एक्लै गरेर नै लर्न गरेको हो के. So I don't know.
And
I
it's
can
empowering,
only,
right?
Yeah, it's very empowering. It's empowering, man.
Yeah, it's not a sad thing or a bad thing to have a partner, but then
Exactly.
do not think that only a partner can solve all your solution or give a solution to all your problems
Exactly,
or
exactly.
solve all your problems, right?
You can make it yourself, guys. There's no loopholes to it. You can, if you have the confidence in yourself, if you have the belief, the self-belief, you can do anything as a
Yeah.
woman, especially.
What has helped you the situation, like what has helped you? I don't think, like, did you have this like partner bina नै गर्न सक्छु भन्ने ideology from एकदमै young time ki did you like slowly build on that thing?
I think even since I was a kid or हुन्छ नि त्यो टिनेजमा हुँदा पनि I was very much like म एक्लै गर्छु नै खालको सिचुएसन नै थियो क्या त्यति बेला पनि होइन. सो I've always been very आँटी खालको, लाइक मेरो मम्मीले पनि भन्छ धेरै आँट नगर, धेरै यताउति नहिँड, धेरै एक्लै एक्लै नगर भन्ने खालको हो क्या मलाई होइन. So I've always been very आँटिलो and I've never been scared of anything. Okay? So I think that has helped me incredibly as well. But again, having said that, we're humans, we can learn and adapt as we go, and even if you're not that kind of person, you can adapt to being like that, to being that.
Yeah. It's a power to be an empowering woman, independent empowering woman.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
be independent empowering woman you can be.
And even if you have a partner, even if you have a husband, like you have your own separate, के भन्छ त, like core group of friends, separate because अब फेरि हामी त रिलेसनसिपमा त्यस्तो अब married त छैन, so I can't speak a lot on that. That you need to have your own life outside of your relationship as well, even be it a boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, husband as well. So you know who you are, so you're not blended so much into your husband's or your partner's life that you forget who you are. Okay? I think that's something I would do if I ever was if I'm in a relationship or get married eventually, hopefully someday.
Yeah, I think that's the way you can do pani, to be happy and be a happy couple when like healthy relationship ma basna ko lagi. If you're gonna get dependent over a guy for everything, I know it's gonna get tough. Okay, the relationship is gonna get heavy on one side, and then the other person doesn't know what to do. Any relationship after bigger dance, okay. So always as a woman, I always vouch for, and I always stand by the statement where women have to stand on their own feet first, and say they can go and find a partner or build a relationship. Yeah, I think.
And don't let anyone give you a chance to say that I did that for you. Or,
oh my God.
You know, I've had these experiences before, and
that's worse.
It was a bit of a shit time. Anyway, but don't give them the space and chance to say that to you. Be your own person. Build your own thing if you can. It doesn't always have to be financially as well. It comes into it's your personality, it's your confidence, it's your friend group, it's your life outside of your relationship. Make another world outside of your relationship. Don't make that as your only priority, because then you'll start holding resentment Dubai side border. Yeah.
And it's never gonna make you happy, okay? Being in a toxic relationship. Yes, you have the habit of staying with that toxic person, but then okay, if you cannot get out of that situation, ठिक छ, तर अरु मान्छेलाई पनि भेट कि completely don't cut off everything, हैन, don't put aside everything and just like stick with that person. You're just staying in toxicity. You are spending your precious time and life, okay? So yeah, for all the women who are struggling or who are in toxic relationship, all power to you guys. You can do better.
Get out.
You know what? So, just it's nearly the end of the kuraharu, because yeah, we've talked a lot, I guess.
Kuraharu.
Yeah, hamro kuraharu. But thinking about our past, you came here 8 years back, eh?
10 years.
10 years already.
2016.
So that makes, oh yeah, Yeah, right.
Girl to your
Sorry, do my math. Girls' math. I don't know. Girls' math can't be that bad. Tara. Okay. So you came here 10 years back, and that makes the question more perfect. So, what would you like to, if there was any advice that you would want to give to your younger self, 10 years back self, what would it be? You can take your time to answer this question.
Be proud of where you come from and be proud of who you are. And I say this, it's not that I wasn't proud of where I came from or my community or my country, but a lot of us, हामी चाहिँ हाम्रो अब English राम्रो छैन कि बा यो we hold ourselves back a lot के especially Nepali community मै भिजेर बस्छ हैन काममा पनि नेपाली कलेजमा पनि नेपाली so you never put yourself outside of that because you don't want to get uncomfortable or you think oh मेरो English I don't know if that people think that तर म चाहिँ पहिला चाहिँ सुरुमा आउँदाखेरि चाहिँ I used to have that अलिकति के ला मैले बोलेको त बुझ्दैन कि क्या हो जस्तो लाग्ने के even though my English was perfect back then as well हैन तर don't be I would say I would want to be more proud because हामीलाई नर्मल लागेको मात्र हो के हामी हाम्रो नेपाली कम्युनिटीमा त कति जना यहाँ आको देख्छ नि त एभ्री सेकेन्ड घर नेपालमा अस्ट्रेलियामा हुन्छ सेकेन्ड घरको मान्छे छोराछोरीहरु नेपाल अस्ट्रेलियामा हुन्छ हैन तर इट्स एक्चुअली नट नर्मल के घर 18 इयर्स ओल्डमा घर छोडेर आउनु पेरेन्ट्स छोडेर आउनु with probably a little bit of money अनि 6 महिनाको फिस तिरेर आउनु अनि यहाँ स्ट्रगल गर्नु it's not common guys it's only हाम्रो कम्युनिटीमा कमन भएर हामीलाई मैले चाहिँ किन म
सानोतिनो कुरा त हो नि हो
it's not nowhere in the world यहाँको मान्छेहरु they don't do that so give yourself some grace I would give myself some grace as well हैन अनि I would be proud of where I come from okay from Nepal we come from a beautiful country kindest people and me being Sherpa of where my people come from as well like I would be more proud not that I was never proud of it but I would be more proud
that's really sweet Mikchen I don't know what else to say at all त्यही होला सायद
and don't let your accent you know or your English take you like make you step back because a lot of the people in the world only speak one language so people who are judging you are probably the people who only know one language people who speak multiple languages will never judge you for your accent
so true I think yeah it's so true
English is a medium of communication not your intelligence so
well said man that's so true and we are intelligent because we know English and we know our own language too
exactly it's a form of communication and if you're able to you know communicate with someone even with the bare minimum language you're doing it as long as they understand that's the point that's it it's a medium of communication it's your intelligence is not measured by the you know the fluency of your English
I think I've seen a lot of people holding themselves back and then comparing their English with other people like speaking English like my own sister she would be like यदि नेपाली कसैले इङ्ग्लिस राम्ररी बोलिरहेको छ भने she'd be like कति राम्रो इङ्ग्लिस बोलेको यार मलाई पनि त्यतिको इङ्ग्लिस बोल्न आइदिए
it's good to improve you as a person you should always be improving that don't hold yourself back because of that okay you can always improve
and then I think confidence को कुरा पनि आउँछ त्यसमा
exactly
don't let your confidence get down because of that stuff okay look English भनेको एउटा तिमीले भने just a medium of communication and you're practicing and learning and improving as you are talking or speaking English
and the more you do it the more better it gets
मलाई नि कहाँ हुन्छ त मेरो त ग्रामर चेक गर्न बस्यो भने अहिले ग्रामरले मेरो 20-30 वटा ग्रामर त्यही थापिसकेको हुन्छ कि but then I'm not here to talk right kind of English अथवा perfect English I'm just like talking okay I'm just a human I'm just expressing my feelings conversing
कसैले आएर केही भन्छ भने बोल्दैन त नेपाली
हिन्दी बोल्न देखाउनु त
yeah
so true त्यही त भने
the only language you can speak is English How sad. How sad.
And then, you know, it's always in our head that we think that people are judging. But no one's judging you, literally.
Exactly. It's the same to gym ko kura jastै के तिमीले पनि कहाँ भनेको थियो नि एउटा भिडियोमा हैन लाइक जिममा जाँदाखेरि you're so nervous the first few months because or a year even that you think everyone's looking at you doing wrong workout. Actually no one gives a shit.
No one. They don't even know के
on their own workout.
So true के म त यो भनेर थाक्दिन होला के like even if I go there मलाई कसले के गरेछ थाहा पनि हुँदैन के until unless तिमीले अब डम्बल ड्याङ ड्याङ तल भुइँमा फाल्यो अथवा के भाँचिरहेछ भने मात्रै याद हुन्छ हैन नभए त you're doing your shit I would think that she knows her stuff.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna do my stuff. Time you
exactly. And that's the same with your English as well. That no one's actually like listening to your accent or the grammatical error that you did. And also Australia is such a multicultural country. You see people from all over the world. So like most of the people talking have an accent. So there's no like don't hold yourself back because of that.
Don't hold yourself back. That's so true. Yeah, I think we should end the conversation because this is we're coming. No, we are ending the episode with choose one question answer. So you just have to give me answer really fast. Like you have to answer very quickly.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire, not rapid fire. This is like we can say rapid fire. Okay, like rapid fire.
Rapid fire round, guys.
La. So you have to choose one between two, and it's very easy. Yeah. So solo travel or group travel?
The group solo travel.
Okay. Saving money or spending on experiences?
Spending on experiences.
That's cool. Comfort zone or adventure zone?
Adventures. Absolutely.
Save for future or live a little now?
Live a little now.
What people think or what you want to do?
What I want to do.
Travel after settling mindset or travel while building life?
Travel while building life.
That's Mikchen. That's the answer that Mikchen gave. And thank you so much, Mikchen. It was great having you here. I don't know if I covered all the topics, but I'm really new and I'm thankful and grateful that you are here with me while I'm just starting something for our community.
Yeah.
I just hope this can help a lot of young women and men like us in living in Australia. Yeah. Thanks you so much.
Me, man. Thanks for having me. And I'm not sure if I was able to answer all the questions correctly, but I did try my best. But if there's anything missing, I'll comment on it.
And also maybe we'll do podcast too.
Yeah, maybe
in a better studio.
Part two. But
it was
thanks for having me.
Nice talking in nature, right? That I don't know. I was going to because it was windy. I just hope this podcast turns out good because there are a lot of things that Mikchen shared and it's so valuable.
Hopefully.
Thank you so much.
Man, thanks.
Love it. Thank you.